Yo, this is Collegetalktv, and I'll be talking about Hugo Chavez. He was a dictator from Venezuela. Died at the age of 58, born in 1954 in Venezuela, and he died yesterday, which would be March 5th of 2013. He is survived by four children and four grandchildren. My heart goes out to the family. He died of cancer. So, why does this really matter to you? Well, because of Venezuela being one of the largest oil exporters in the world. Actually, the fifth largest oil exporting country in the world, with some of their estimates at 99.4 billion barrels. Now, the thing is, though, even though these reserves seem very high, a lot of countries to drill more oil, they'll overpitch, how much their reserves are left or whatever, so they can, sell more oil in that year. Even though in the long term that's not good. In the short term, all these old people are making all this money, so us young bucks out here, we have to worry about the future, and we're using up so much of these fossil fuels to supply our oil habit. But I bet I live in America, so our politicians in Washington are definitely going to be paying attention to what's going to be happening over there. Hugo Chavez, though, as a person, he was highly critical of the United States on pretty much all of his foreign policy, such as the invasion of Iraq and Afghanistan. He's good friends with Ahmadinejad, or the president of Iran. He's also friends or allies with Omar al-Bashir, the president of Sudan. Both of these people I don't really care for because of the first one I just mentioned, the president of Iran. Just any country that has such a huge religious is ran by a certain religious anything. I'm not going to be in agreement with it, period. Then Omar al-Bashir is a war criminal because of the genocide in Sudan, so that's why I don't like him. Very disgusting person. But then he did say he was opposed to U.S. imperialism, which is basically the United States wants to have influence on all these countries, and we actually still have troops in Germany, South Korea. My grandfather fought in that war. So and this was in it was either 1950 or 51 when it started, and it ended at 1953 or 54. So a lot of these places, I could just say they're closed cases, or I don't think even though a lot of these Castle Wolfenstein movies or something might seem like the Nazis might come back, but yeah, I'm not really for our troops being in every country in the world, because that costs a lot of money. So I can be in agreement with them there, and I am liberal, so I do feel I'm sort of socialist, so I can agree with them on some of that stuff, but I'm not really in for like nationalizing companies or whatever, like oil companies or whatever, stuff like that. So that's something I'm sort of against. But he did, and then also he sort of stirred up controversy, and I don't like George Bush to begin with. I think he was a terrible president. He shouldn't have been president to begin with, because he 500,000 more people voted for him. Voted for Al Gore than Bush. So it's like, why is he president? But that's in the past. But he called him a donkey, and then when he went to the UN hearing, and Bush was standing there, he was speaking, and then when he got up there or something, he did like the little thing where he did the cross with his chest. It said, "The devil was just here, and I can smell the sulfur." It's like, guy's a little funny. But and also he called Fox News the stupid people. He said that you guys don't. It's pretty much, he said you guys live in like an alternate reality. And when his translator said what news network they were from, he said that he had like this smile. He just started laughing. He said, I watch you guys. You guys are not right in the head." And he said that the reason you guys like don't like Obama because like he said like negro, which is like I guess Spanish for black or something. And I just knew like he was going to say something like that because they were talking about like I guess the president with him, and it's like the only reason you don't like him because he's black. And I mean, yeah, a lot of these conservatives, that's probably the reason because Obama is a conservative. So something to just look into right there. But you know, as again he passed away from cancer. Heart goes out to the family. And that concludes this video. Have a nice day. Subscribe, like, comment, and goodbye.